Attention, everybody on the set. Everybody connected with the movie. It is very important that we remain on schedule. We want to finish this movie by the end of the week because Mr. Rex Handsome wants to go on vacation. So everybody hop to it. Is Miss Mara here yet?
Yes, sir. She's in her dressing room.
Has Mr. Handsome arrived?
Well, he should be here any minute, sir. The front part of his car passed through the studio gate 20 minutes ago.
No, the rest of his car should be here soon. Mara! Is that Mara? Mara, darling! So good to see you. Good morning, my favorite movie star.
Hello, darling. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, and especially beautiful good morning to you. Hello, my darling.
Mara, darling, you look absolutely radiant.
And why shouldn't I? I'm married to the most wonderful man in the whole world, Rex Handsome.
It's wonderful you should feel like that. That perhaps is the reason that yours and Rex's is the most successful marriage in all Hollywood.
Yes, just think it's been 10 glorious days.
Has it been that long already?
It really has.
Tell me, how is Rex feeling this morning?
Well, you know how he is, darling, when he's making a picture. He gets so completely immersed in the role that he's playing, he becomes so withdrawn and so moody. Oh, but I love him like that.
I love him, too. Not just because he makes the studio $20 million a year, but I love him because he's a brooding artist.
Oh, that is.
Lawrence, here he is, sir. Mr. Handsome is here.
Attention, everybody!
Attention, everybody!
Mr. Handsome has just entered the studio, and he's brooding. Don't anybody dare to break his brood.
Mr. Rex Handsome.
Darling, you look absolutely magnificent this morning. Did you have a nice swim in the pool, sweetheart? You see, he's so unaware that I'm here. He's so lost in his role. Oh, the poor darling, he's moody.
Rex, my boy, I don't want to interrupt your brooding, but I thought it might be of interest to you that we expect this picture, The Sheik at Oxford, to make you personally over $2 million. Are you ready, Mr. Handsome? Is your brood ready?
Quiet, please.
Places! Places!
Places, everybody.
All right. Lights! Camera! Mood music! Action!
Great one.
All right, Rex. Get ready for your entrance. Fine. Look to the left. Look to the right. Now walk stealthily into the room. That's fine. Very good. Wait, you hear something. It's a woman. You smell the perfume. Let's see that smelling of the perfume. Let's see that nostril quiver. Quiver lips. Fine. All right, Miss Barra. Get ready for your entrance. All right, Miss Barra. Slink in. Fine. All right. Bring the rest of you in now. Good. Now slink over to him. Slink. That's it. Come on, stop your slink. That's it. Slink here. Oh, that's fine. You really slunk it up. Now, sit down on the couch together. Miss Barra, Rex. Fine. Now, feed him a grape. Don't let him kiss you now. Feed him a grape. That's fine. Now, eat the grape. Spit out the pits. Fine. Another grape. Now, you realize you love her. You realize you love him. You look at each other. Now, passionately. Let's see your breath. Heavy now. Breathe heavier. That's fine. Now, you kiss each other. Slowly. Bring the lips together slowly. That's it. Keep them quivering. Fine. Kiss. Let's get the lips a little closer. Fine. Hold it. Fine. You hear something. It's the enemy. She's betrayed you. You call her a traitor. Don't take it now. Call him a traitor. Hit him for calling you a traitor. Harder. But you're a sheep now, and it doesn't hurt you. Now, it doesn't hurt you now. Don't react to it. Fine. Now, you realize you love each other. And all of a sudden, this is the most important emotion of them all.
Mr. Clarence, look!
Halt! Cut! Who? You realize what you've done? You just broke his brood.
But Mr. Florence, this is important. Look at today's variety.
It better be important. It means your job. Movies talk. Sound comes to the screen. Silent movies doomed.
Flo, what does this mean?
What does this mean? It means a new era has opened up for motion pictures. We'll scrap this picture and make it over in sound. We'll hear the sound of hoofbeats We'll hear cannons roar. We'll hear birds singing. Rex, my boy, Rex, do you realize what talking movies will mean for you?
At last! At last, the world will hear me talk! The world will hear Rex Hansen talk! I'll talk, I'll talk, I'll talk, I'll talk!
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rex Hansen for the premiere of Sheep at Oxford. And here he comes. How do you do, Mr. Hansen? Good evening, sir. Dogs, Mr. Hansen?
No, Mr. Barrett, Mr. Hansen's dogs always come and see his pictures with him. We never check them.
Thank you, Mr. Hansen. They are going inside, ladies and gentlemen, where an event is about to take place that will make motion picture history. Rex Hansen talks!
I tell you, Shakim, I like not what I see. Our beloved Kashmir has led our tribes for many years, but now his stout heart is only for the thought of that woman of the West.
It was an evil day when she came to Khartoum. Even now, he does consort with her in his tent.
My darling. Oh, my darling Kashmir. I have come 1,000 miles to find you, to travel to find you. Look at me. Do not look away. Look at me, darling, and tell me that you love me as I love you. Oh, my Kashmir. Tell me. Speak. Speak, my darling, what is in your heart.
Sahib! Oh, well, sheep, this is a trap! Oh, she made love to you. The entire English forces have surrounded us. And she, Sahib, she planned the whole thing.
No. No, it isn't true.
Ah! It was you! You were the one, yes! Be gone! Be gone! Yes, you made love to me, knowing full well that the hot blood of the sheets runs in my veins, and you used it to trap me for the English. You are a traitor to me!
Oh, no, my
yes,
God, no.
Yes, you are! Out! Out! Yes! Sahib! Saddle my camel! Tell the tribesmen we attack immediately! And that we will fight the enemy to the death!
There's nobody laughing, darling. I don't hear any laughing.
Somebody's laughing. They're laughing. I know why they're laughing. They're laughing at those crazy pants you made me wear. Yes, you, Flo, you made me wear those crazy pants that look like bloomers. And look at the scenery, it looks like cardboard. Anybody can tell, that's why they're laughing. They're laughing at that cardboard scenery and those crazy bloomers. That's what they're laughing at. Oh, come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go home to the party where we can be amongst friends. Oh, what are you laughing at, all of you? Come on, let's go.
Don't fret, sir. I'm sure the guests will be arriving for the party shortly, sir. After all, it's still very early. It's only 4 o'clock in the morning, sir. Yes, sir, I'm afraid you're right. I shall dismiss the musicians and tell them to go home.
Ingrates. Those ingrates. ingrate. They laughed at his picture when they wouldn't come to his party. Well, that's Hollywood for you. Just fair weather friends. They're probably at some other party laughing. If they were real friends, they would have come to his party to laugh at him.
There's something more important than parties. I'm afraid we must face the sad fact that your husband...
Shh, don't say it, don't say it.
We must say it, we're his friends. He's washed up in motion pictures.
But can't something be done about his voice? Maybe it was a bad soundtrack.
Soundtrack? You were on the soundtrack. You sounded like a mellow lark. He sounded like a screaming chicken.
Here he comes, he'll hear you.
Better he hear it from us.
Well, I guess no one's coming. I guess the party's off. Nobody's gonna come here.
Tell him.
You tell him.
Tell him, Mara.
You tell him.
Tell him.
Please tell him.
You tell him.
You tell him.
You tell him.
Where is he? I'll tell him.
Rex, there's something I must tell you. You were at the motion picture tonight and you heard the laughing.
Yes, I heard them laughing. And I tell you, it was those crazy bloomers you made me wear.
Darling, believe me, it wasn't your bloomers they were laughing at.
Rex, it wasn't those crazy bloomers. It was your crazy voice. You're finished in motion pictures.
Everybody in the world will be calling you to make pictures for them. They'll all be calling you on this telephone. You'll see, darling, the phone will ring off the wall. Please don't be upset, my poor darling. You'll see the phone will ring.
Sir, you've been sitting by this telephone for 4 years. At least have a little something to eat.
I don't know, someone might call and I don't want to talk with food in my mouth.
Yes, sir. Well, perhaps they've forgotten your number, sir.
Forgotten my number?
Yes.
My telephone number is Crestview 1. How can anybody forget that? It's the first telephone in the world. No, it's just a case of crazy bloomers. That's all that ruined my whole career.
Yes, madam.
Brother, you have the other chauffeur bring the car around because I'm going to the studio now.
Of course, madam. Madam, may I have a brief word with you?
Of course, Brother. What is it?
I hate to broach this subject, madam, but it's about the master, Mr. Handsome. Frankly, madam, I'm afraid the master is about to go off his rocker, ma'am.
Oh, Rutherford.
You see, madam, just yesterday he asked me to go to the extension phone, call him up, pretend that I was a Hollywood producer, and offer him the starring role in a new film. And you know something, madam? He turned me down.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Oh, it's true. Yes, sir?
Call me immediately and tell me that I have a starring part in a new naval picture with Robert Sharp.
There you are, madam. Here we go again.
That settles it. That settles it. I can't bear to see him suffer like this. I'm going to go to the studio and speak to Mr. Florence myself.
They loved our picture in New York. I knew they would. I'll tell Miss Barra. Thank you. Mara, they loved your picture in New York. You're a smash hit.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Interesting. There's something wrong. You want some more money. A bigger dressing room. Anything you want, Mara. Anything you want.
Anything?
Yes.
I'll tell you what I want. I want you to make a picture starring my husband, Rex Handsome, starring him.
Anything but that. Don't ask me to do that.
But you don't see him as I see him. He sits there and suffers. The poor darling sits by that phone day after day, day after day. He eats with that phone. He sleeps with that phone. I have to go to the candy store to make a phone call.
You can't ask me to throw away $1 million.
Oh, yes, I can.
Do you know what $1 million is? Let me show you. That's $1 million, and you don't throw this stuff away.
I don't care about $1 million compared to a man's happiness. My husband's happiness means more.
Don't tear up the $1 million.
I care.
We'll make the picture. We'll make the picture, but don't tear up the million.
All right, let's put it back together.
Immediately. That's right. Don't tear up the money.
Hello?
Mr. Rex Handsome, please. Mr. Handsome, because of your superb acting talents, I should like to up my offer of yesterday to $10,000 a week. I couldn't help overhearing, sir, and I do think you should have accepted that last offer.
Oh, you'll call again.
Yes, sir, I will. What time do you want me to call tomorrow?
Surprise me.
Surprise. Oh, beg pardon, sir, there's someone at the door. Yes, who is there? Just 1 moment. Sir, this is it, sir. This is the real thing. This is no make-believe. Your old producer, Mr. Flo Florence, is at the door and wishes to speak with you.
Show him in.
Yes, sir. This way, Mr. Florence.
Rex, my boy, so good to see you again. It's been too long, Rex. I've missed you. The studio's missed you. The world has missed you. Rex, it was time you set foot in front of those cameras and made another Rex Handsome picture. What do you say, my boy?
Ow! You've come back to me, you have. Now you know there's no one else better than I. All right. While I've waited 4 years, you can wait 4 years. Get out! 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 Out!
The dogs again?
No, it's me!
Oh, sir, this isn't right, if I may say so, sir. I believe that your pride is getting the better of your good judgment. Sir, I simply cannot go on calling you up day after day, offering you these baloney jobs. Really, sir, you must listen to Mr. Flo Florence, who has just offered you a real job before real cameras. Sir, I advise you to forget about your pride. Call Mr. Flo Florence. What do you say? Hello. Get me the Vita Cash Studios, please. Mr. Flo Florence.
Hello? Hello? Al, will you get off the phone? I want to talk to Flo. Hello? Hello? Jim, will you get off the phone? I want to talk to Flo. Hello? Flo? Flo, I'd like to apologize for the way I acted at the house today. Pete, will you get off the phone? I want to talk to Flo. Hello? Hello? Flo, I'll make the picture. I'll be there this afternoon. Goodbye.
Good, sir. I'll bring the car round.
Flo, how can I ever thank you for what you've done? And have you noticed it's beginning to rain? Oh, what a lucky, lucky sign that is. You know my darling Rex always started his biggest hits on the days that it was raining. Oh, how can I ever thank you?
Don't thank me. I should have done this years ago. Attention, everybody on the set. Quiet, everybody! Mr. Rex Handsome is back at our studio. And I want you to give him the cooperation and the respect that the great star deserves.
Hey, Mr. Florence, I think Mr. Hanson is coming. Here he comes, sir.
All right, now, everybody, respect and attention.
Mr. Rex Handsome. Come, children. Luck, sir.
Oh, darling, it's so wonderful that you're back working again. I'm so pleased and so happy. Good luck, darling.
Nice to have you back, Rex. Places, everybody! Places, everybody! Lights, light, camera, action, sound!
He's gonna kill you, and I can't protect you because you killed his brother, and now he's coming for revenge. Yeah, well, I'll take care of him when he gets here. You don't understand. He's changed. He's a killer. Here he comes now.
I'll bring the car round.
Darling, it was a mistake. It was a terrible mistake. They're laughing at you. It was a mistake. How dare you? How dare you laugh at him? Do you know who that was? That was Rex Hansen, the biggest star that Hollywood's ever had. He made the studio. You've worked with him for 15 years and you dare to laugh at him. Shame on you. Shame on all of you. Shame on Hollywood! No wonder they call the biggest street in Hollywood Aggravation Boulevard.
Clara, don't take on like that. It was my fault. I shouldn't have brought him here. But let's face it, Mara, he has a funny voice. It's not so fault, my dear.
Here it is. Darling, you've been walking in the rain. Please let me take you home.
No. Not now, Mara. Floyd, I've had a chance to, the first time in my life, walk somewhere alone. Not the glamour of the studio following me, and I had a chance to think. So I realized that you wanted to give me a second chance, and I couldn't take it, so I accept my failure in talking pictures.
Darling, what's happened to you? What's happened?
Nothing's happened, dear. I just was
Rex.
walking in the rain, yes.
Your voice, is this a recording or is that you?
This is me. I'm here now. I'm here, right?
What happened to your voice?
My voice, racing with the moon, in the midnight blue.
Beautiful voice. That's a beautiful voice. What happened?
I don't know. I just woke up.
You caught a cold. You caught a cold. You went walking in the rain, caught a cold, and it lowered your voice. With a voice like that, you could be a big star all over again.
That's it, Rex. We'll make pictures while you've got your cold.
But I can't have a cold all year round. I mean, after all, I am a healthy man. I do fight these things off, as you know.
Come on, see, that's what it's doing right
Thank you very much, dear.
That's it, Rex. We'll make 2 pictures a year, and we'll wet you down before each picture.
And keep the windows open.
Right.
Thank you very much for all.
Good luck, my boy.
Mara,
Yes, darling.
some people in Hollywood are given only one chance. I was fortunate to be given 2. And I know for every broken heart, there's an empty swimming pool on
Aggravation.
Boulevard.
Attention, everybody on the set. Everybody connected with the movie. It is very important that we remain on schedule. We want to finish this movie by the end of the week because Mr. Rex Handsome wants to go on vacation. So everybody hop to it. Is Miss Mara here yet?
Yes, sir. She's in her dressing room.
Has Mr. Handsome arrived?
Well, he should be here any minute, sir. The front part of his car passed through the studio gate 20 minutes ago.
No, the rest of his car should be here soon. Mara! Is that Mara? Mara, darling! So good to see you. Good morning, my favorite movie star.
Hello, darling. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
To the left, look to the right. Now walk stealthily into the room. That's fine. Very good. Wait, you hear something. It's a woman. You smell the perfume. Let's see that smelling of the perfume. Let's see that nostril quiver. Quiver lips. Fine. All right, Miss Barra. Get ready for your entrance. All right, Miss Barra. Slink in. Fine. All right. Bring the rest of you in now. Good. Now slink over to him. Slink. That's it. Come on, stop your slink. That's it. Slink here. Oh, that's fine. You really slunk it up. Now, sit down on the couch together. Miss Barra, Rex. Fine. Now, feed him a grape. Don't let him kiss you now. Feed him a grape. That's fine. Now, eat the grape. Spit out the pits. Fine. Another grape. Now, you realize you love her. You realize you love him. You look at each other. Now, passionately. Let's see your breath. Heavy now. Breathe heavier. That's fine. Now, you kiss each other. Slowly. Bring the lips together slowly. That's it. Keep them quivering. Fine. Kiss. Let's get the lips a little closer. Fine. Hold it. Fine. You hear something. It's the enemy. She's betrayed you. You call her a traitor. Don't take it now. Call him a traitor. Hit him for calling you a traitor. Harder. But you're a sheep now, and it doesn't hurt you. Now, don't react to it. Fine. Now, you realize you love each other. And all of a sudden, this is the most important emotion of them all.
Mr. Clarence, look!
Halt! Cut! Who? You realize what you've done? You just broke his brood.
But Mr. Florence, this is important. Look at today's variety.
It better be important. It means your job. Movies talk. Sound comes to the screen. Silent movies doomed.
No, what does this mean?
What does this mean? It means a new era has opened.
Especially beautiful good morning to you, Flo, my darling.
Mara, darling, you look absolutely radiant.
And why shouldn't I? I'm married to the most wonderful man in the whole world, Rex Handsome.
It's wonderful you should feel like that. That perhaps is the reason that yours and Rex's is the most successful marriage in all Hollywood.
Yes, just think it's been 10 glorious days.
Has it been that long already?
It really has.
Tell me, how is Rex feeling this morning?
Well, you know how he is, darling, when he's making a picture. He gets so completely immersed in the role that he's playing, he becomes so withdrawn and so moody. Oh, but I love him like that.
I love him, too. Not just because he makes the studio $20 million a year, but I love him because he's a brooding artist.
Oh, that is...
Florence, here he is, sir. Mr. Handsome here.
Attention, everybody! Mr. Handsome has just entered the studio, and he's brooding. Don't anybody dare to break his brood.
Mr. Rex Handsome.
Darling, you look absolutely magnificent this morning. Did you have a nice swim in the pool, sweetheart? You see, he's so unaware that I'm here. He's so lost in his role. Oh, the poor darling, he's moody.
Rex, my boy, I don't want to interrupt your brooding, but I thought it might be of interest to you that we expect this picture, The Sheik at Oxford, to make you personally over $2 million. Are you ready, Mr. Handsome? Is your brood ready? Quiet, please. Places, everybody. All right. Lights. Camera. Mood music. Action. Great one. All right, Rex. Get ready for your entrance. Fine.
Look, is only full of thought of that woman of the West.
It was an evil day when she came to Khartoum. Even now, he does consort with her in his tent.
My darling. Oh, my darling Cashmere. I have come 1,000 miles to find you, to travel to find you. Look at me. Do not look away. Look at me, darling, and tell me that you love me as I love you. Oh, my Cashmere. Tell me. Speak. Speak, my darling, what is in your heart.
This is a trap. What, she made love to you? The entire English forces have surrounded us. And she, Saib, she planned the whole thing.
No. No, it isn't true.
Ah! It was you! You were the one, yes! Be gone! Be gone! Yes, you made love to me, knowing full well that the hot blood of the sheets runs in my veins, and you used it to trap me for the English. You are a traitor to me.
Oh, no, my
yes,
God, no.
Yes, you are. Yes! Talkies! Saddle my camel! Tell the tribesmen we attack immediately, and that we will fight the enemy to the death!
There's nobody laughing, darling. I don't hear any laughing.
Somebody's laughing. They're laughing. I know why they're laughing. They're laughing at those crazy pants you made me wear. Yes, you, Chloe, made me wear those crazy pants that look like bloomers. And look at the scenery, it looks like cardboard.
Enough for motion pictures. We'll scrap this picture and make it over in sound. We'll hear the sound of hoofbeats. We'll hear cannons roar. We'll hear birds singing. Rex, my boy, Rex, do you realize what talking movies will mean for you?
At last! At last, the world will hear me talk! The world will hear Rex Hansen talk! I'll talk! I'll talk! I'll talk! I'll talk!
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rex Hansen for the premiere, A Sheik at Oxford. And here he comes. How do you do, Mr. Hansen? Good evening, sir. Dogs, Mr. Hansen?
No, Mr. Barrett, Mr. Hansen's dogs always come and see his pictures with him. We never check them.
Thank you, Mr. Hansen. They are going inside, ladies and gentlemen, where an event is about to take place that will make motion picture history. Rex Hansen talks!
I tell you, Shakim, I like not what I see. Our beloved Cashmere has led our tribes for many years, but now his stout heart